The Late Show studio buzzed with electricity as Stephen Colbert took the stage, flashing his signature grin. "Tonight, we're thrilled to welcome Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex," he announced. Applause erupted as Harry entered, dressed in a sharp grey blazer and open collared shirt. His smile was calm, his presence grounded as the image of a man who had stepped away from royal life and into a new chapter. He settled into the guest chair, and Stephen, always the playful provocateur, got right into it. "From Buckingham Palace to Montesa to a broken bar, quite the journey. How's Spare doing?" Harry nodded, warm and composed. "It's been incredible, Stephen." "Humbling, really." "It's sparked real conversations." The interview opened smoothly. Stephen praised Harry's RKL Foundation and his work with the Invictus Games. "You've turned personal pain into something powerful," he said, earning nods from the audience. "It's all about service," Harry replied, "especially giving back to those who've served." But soon, the tone shifted. Stephen leaned in with a sly smile. "So broken bar, you've spilled a lot in Spare." "Meghan never say, 'Hey babe, maybe keep some secrets'?" Laughter rolled through the crowd. But Harry's smile didn't quite reach his eyes. "Meghan's my partner. We share what feels right, but our home life is private." Stephen wasn't done. "Come on, you're the rebel royal. Any spicy Montecito gossip?" Harry's jaw tightened. "We focus on our work, not gossip," he replied, firm but controlled. The audience picked up on the tension. But Stephen, still in comedian mode, pushed again. "I bet Meghan runs the show at home, right?" Harry leaned back, his body language shifting. The studio's buzz turned into a quiet hum of unease. Stephen attempted to redirect. "Let's talk about mental health. You've been open about therapy, a huge respect. What's the biggest lesson?" Harry relaxed a bit. "It's about facing your truth. Therapy helped me heal, and I want others to feel that freedom." The crowd applauded, hopeful for a reset. But Stephen circled back. "So broken bar, does Meghan ever play therapist at home? Analyzing that royal baggage?" Chuckles rippled. Harry didn't laugh. "Meghan's my rock. But that's private," he said, his voice sharp and clipped. Stephen tried to laugh it off. "Just teasing, Harry. You know I'm a fan." Harry wasn't smiling anymore. "It's not a joke when I say my family's off limits." The band went quiet. The studio felt different now, still, heavy. Realizing the danger, Stephen tried again. "Your work with Invictus, tell us about Vancouver." Harry answered, but the light in his voice was gone. "It's about giving warriors a stage to shine." Stephen, grasping for humor, made a final stab. "I bet Meghan's the director at home, right? Calling the shots." That was the spark. Harry's expression froze. His voice came low, steady. "Why do you keep pushing this?" The crowd fell into stunned silence. "I thought we were having fun," Stephen said, suddenly unsure. "Fun doesn't mean disrespecting my family." "I told you to stop." Gasps echoed. The band stopped. Cameras kept rolling. Stephen flushed, stammering. "I respect you, Harry. I swear." "Let's just But Harry stood, tall and composed. "I'm done here." Without another word, he turned and walked off. His footsteps echoed in the stunned silence as he exited the stage. Stephen sat frozen at his desk. "You are broken bar, we'll be right back, folks," he managed, as the screen cut to commercial. Backstage, producers scrambled, phones lit up, social media exploded within minutes. When the show returned, Stephen wore a forced smile. "Well, that was a broken bar unexpected." Harry's passionate about his privacy and I clearly hit a nerve. But it was too late. Harry Colbert clash was already trending. Clips of the walkout racked up millions of views. Fans were divided, some praising Harry for defending his family, others accusing him of being overly sensitive. TMZ called it a late-night meltdown. CNN framed it as a clash of cultures. People magazine quoted sources saying, "Harry is fiercely protective of Meghan and the kids." Colbert crossed a line. Harry's life in California, shaped by trauma and media invasions, had left him deeply guarded. Colbert's comedic probing, typical for most guests, clashed hard with a man who had long since stopped laughing at invasive questions. By morning, the story was everywhere. Talk shows dissected every word. Commentators asked, Where's the line between humor and harm? Between curiosity and crossing boundaries? It was no longer just an interview. It was a cultural flashpoint, a raw, public, unforgettable,